Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? I want to thank you guys for joining. Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to World Changers with Smiley Brown, mandated to be defender of humanity and protector of mankind. Grab a notepad and a pen. Get ready for mind-shifting, mind-blowing wisdom and a paradigm shift in the next 40 to 30 minutes. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Whew, what a day. How are you guys doing? I like to check in to see how you guys are doing. How are you guys doing? Yeah, don't react. Yeah, it's been one of those days for me too. He is on it. E is on it. Awesome. I am so glad to hear when people say great. Yes, so August is Don't React Month. August is Don't React Month. We are going through the cycle, okay? Yesterday I spoke. If you didn't catch it, it's on you. It'll be on YouTube. Under my podcast, Don't React. Welcome to August. Under I Am Somali is the headline. I want you guys to understand what is happening right now. Okay. I want you to understand that things are moving, things are shifting. There's a lot of moving pieces. Okay. But your main decree, your main focus is do not react. Why? Because the enemy is looking for your reaction, okay? When you react to what he is doing, that's when he digs his heels in and brings more. Hear me when I say it. I'm going to say it again. When you react, he's going to dig his heels in and he is going, yep, it is 11:11. Thank you, Lord, for all of our blessings that are coming in. When you react in this month, you will forfeit. Now, that doesn't mean we're perfect because I done told y'all we don't move with perfectionism and we are not perfect. That means catch yourself spiraling out of control down a rabbit hole of doubt, deceit, hurt, um, anger, frustration, irritation. That's what I'm talking about, okay? You already have everything you've asked for. You are now waiting for the heavens to tear open and drop it in your lap. And yes, I said it just like that because that's how it's going to happen. One day to the next, suddenly someone's going to give you keys to a house. Suddenly, someone's going to give you keys to a car. Suddenly, you're going to get an increase. Suddenly, your platform is just going to be blow up. I remember, I forgot the name, was Love Notes or something like that. Years ago, maybe like 5 or 10 years ago on Twitter, before everything blew up the way it is. And I think Kim Kardashian, it was this guy who had just gotten a divorce and he was literally writing love notes to help himself cope. And he was on Twitter and he had maybe like 1,000 followers. One day to the next, he went from 1,000 to 50K. Kim Kardashian retweeted his tweet. Suddenlies, one night. And I went over suddenlies in depth. So if you're in this room, we're in the frequency of suddenlies, okay? So, but the catch, and I went over this deep. If you want to go to my YouTube and type in suddenlies in my search bar, I dug deep on what suddenlies really mean. Of course, it's not just boom, it happened, because we all know we've been plugging, we've been fussing, we've been fighting, we've been going, we've been falling, we've been stumbling, we've been getting back up for years, for months. So it's not really suddenly to us, but to other people are going to be like, whoa, you just popped up on my timeline. Whoa, you just popped up at the store making killings, your sales. You are suddenly going to go from where you've been to where you're supposed to be. And it's going to be instant. I'm speaking to every person under the sound of my voice. You did not come in this room today by accident. You did not stumble in this room today by accident. You are in this room because you are supposed to be in this room today. You are supposed to hear everything that I am saying because your spirit needs a reminder. Okay? Now, I want you to stop praying. Hear me when I say this and start speaking. Joshua was charged. Your Moses is dead. What you going to do? Keep mourning? What you going to do? Keep standing there waiting on another Moses? How about you rise up? Okay, this is God speaking to me and now I'm relaying it to you. Whoever was leading you, God's removed you from them. He's removed that leader. You left the church. You left someone else you used to listen to. You left something. Died in your life. Every one of us, something has died. something we held on a pedestal, something that we followed, something that God was using for our benefit died. I need you to grieve it, like I said yesterday. I need you to mourn it, and I need you to stop hesitating. Those are your 3 sets of instructions. Grieve it, stop mourning, and I need you to mourning and stop hesitating. Those are your instructions. Why? So you can move forward. Okay? So you can move forward. It's time to move forward. Now, with that being said, those are your 3 sets of instructions to stop praying. And then he told him, I need you to. So he crossed the Red Sea. He parted it for Moses. Moses did that. Joshua just followed. But then Joshua had to rise up and be the one to lead them through the Jordan. And that's you. Whether it's your family, whether it's your community, whether it's your business, whether it's your husband, your wife, and your kids' family, your immediate family, whichever one it is, you have to do it. This is your charge. Okay? This is your charge. This is why I'm saying you didn't just come here by accident today. You came here because God needs you to understand I'm putting the charge on you. I'm putting the charge on you. And I have passed the baton to you. The baton is in your hand now. What are you going to do with it? So Joshua had to go and stand and speak. Okay? It's time to move forward. Each door and each yes that's in front of you, it's already established. So yesterday we did, remember I told you I split today from yesterday to today? We did a prayer, and if you missed yesterday's, I advise you to go back and listen to yesterday. It's on YouTube. We did a prayer yesterday. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yesterday, oh no, it won't. It'll air. I think at 1 today, in about an hour. While we're probably finishing up this one, it's a premiere. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick for you. So, yes, upcoming. Yesterday, if you did not do it, we repented because he led us to repent so you can go into your new, as well as he showed us what we need to do. Okay? And I hope you have your notebook because we're writing again today because there's still a couple that we didn't do. All right? You had to envision yourself yesterday. That was for today. So again, if you didn't listen to the podcast yesterday, it'll premiere at 1 o'clock. I advise you to grab that link, hop on over there and listen to it when it comes on. Because you are following his feet. But you're not just following his feet, you guys. We did something in the realm of the spirit yesterday to show you how to follow his feet for this season, this era, which is totally different. Many of you have never done that, okay? We have entered into a rule-breaking season. God told me I'm breaking rules for you. And that's not just me. I'm speaking that over you too. God told me I'm breaking the rules for you. I'm going to shift so many things that it'll be breaking rule after rule. I'm going to break rule to get you a home. I'm going to break rules to get you your car. I'm going to break rules to put you on that platform. I'm going to break rules to put you in that room. Do you hear me? And that's not just me. That's also every person connected to me in this community. Stop praying and speak it, whatever that looks like for you. Moses and striking the rock and speaking it, you have shifted and you're still operating as if you're in the old season. We are in a new season. We're in a new month, spiritually and naturally. So I need you guys to understand what that means for you. That means shift right here and right now. That means move accordingly right here and right now. He had to break physical cords from you to other people, like she said. I saw that, and that is absolutely right. Those cords had to be broken. Those cords had to be completely and totally shattered in any form. And those cords were what were keeping us back. Okay? So God is breaking rules. I need that to be an affirmation. God is breaking rules for me. God has broken rules for me. Present tense or past tense. That's it. No future. Not will break rules. Because if you say will, then he's always going to will break rules. No. God's breaking rules. God broke rules for me in this season. However you want to write it, that is your affirmation. Okay? Because he is breaking rules. And as long as you understand that he is breaking rules, then you going to get that house with no job, no I don't even know what they call it anymore. I ain't even been in that in so long. In the 9 to 5 world, no job, no proof of income the way they want it. It doesn't look like it. Credit score is not where it should be. How about someone's just going to give you keys to a 6-bedroom house? I'm trying to stretch you. What did we write yesterday? Money falls from the sky. And I was like, God, you sure you want me to give him that one? He said, yep. Because what he is doing is he is he's stretching your faith. See, you only believe God can do something when someone else says they can. Many of you only believe that God can do something miraculously and crazy when someone else says it happened. I'm here to let you know I asked for the things before because I want to see it. I want to see someone say, hey, God told me to give you a 6-bedroom house, fully paid. I want to see God send someone and say, hey, I need to give away $1 million. What you got for me to invest in? No strings attached. Here you go. I don't even want to be a silent partner. I want to see God send me to a school district, if that's what it is, that caters to brown and black kids. Because they exist and it's not all black. It's not an all black neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? I ask for things out of the norm. I ask for things that force my faith to be stretched. I want to see those things. What do you ask for? Stop asking for things that are conventional and start looking and asking for things that are unconventional so he can do that in and through you and use you. God told me I'm going to use you for my glory. That many of us will be yay, yay. But you know what that means? That means he's going to have to use you for his glory. You're going to go through some things. But when he blesses you, it's going to be totally different. The blessings that come from that. You shouldn't be in that room. You don't qualify to have that title. You don't qualify to get this. But I'm going to give it to you anyway. All debt is completely and totally forgiven when everybody else has to pay it. I'm going to move you from the back to the front, in front of people so they can see me move you from the back to the front. Do you see what I'm saying? I let everything happen to you because it needed to put you in position for where you are right now. Hear me, because this is real time. I allowed everything to happen to you. I'm allowing everything to happen to you right now, this moment as we speak, because it fine-tuned you. It's making you who you are. It's strengthening your faith, and it's showing you, not me, because I know who you are. It is showing you what you are made of, how deep you can dig your heels in, how powerful you are, how magnetic you are, how you shift things as you move with me. I'm allowing it, says God. I allow it because I want them to know when I step in, when I show up, that this one right here belongs to me. When I step in and say, enough is enough, they will know that they messed with the wrong one. They will then know that they thought they were winning. It looks like the enemy always thinks he's winning, and I give him that. I let him think he's winning, because the more he tries to bury you, the more you're awakening, the stronger your comeback is. You are in the middle of a blast off. You've already taken off. You're not being pulled back. You're not in the rocket holder. You're in the middle of a launch, a middle of a takeoff, a middle. Do you hear me? You are in the middle of a blast off. What does that look like? It's already lit. I want you to see it in your mind's eye. A rocket, a ship, an airplane, whatever comes to your mind. It's already fire underneath. You're not there. I said the middle of a blast off. That means you are already in mid-air. You just haven't reached the altitude yet. But that's where every one of you are under the sound of my voice right now. You are in the middle of a blast off, heading towards your destination and ready for impact. And let me tell you, that impact is going to be suddenly. It's going to be so sudden that it's even going to catch you off guard. So get ready and be prepared. How do you do that? How do you get prepared? How do you get ready? I've given you all the tools. I have given you all the tools. So stop praying and start speaking. Arise, get up, and move forward. Pack those bags. Pack the boxes. Get your passport. Renew your passport. Apply for that job. Resign from that job. Go get a loan. God says in his words, those who borrow and don't pay back are wicked. Go reread it. God is telling you, move forward today. Clean out your closet. Make room for something new. Make room for what you want. Spiritually, naturally. Get rid of old clothes. Get rid of old shoes. That is all stagnant. Get rid of it. Go wash your car on the outside. Go vacuum your car on the inside. Go in your garage and gut it. Got kids? I just had school starting. I just had to tell them to go through their closet and get rid of all the old clothes that don't fit you, because we got to make room for the new clothes. We got to do that too. These are your instructions. Anybody have any comments, questions? Anybody have any comments or questions? We are going to go ahead, packing boxes. Yep. We're going to write. Let me get the music, because you know we're going to write. We always script. We never not script unless we run out of time. So I'm going to get the music going. Give me a second. All right, so today's words or phrases. Oh, actually, let's do the phrases from yesterday. So these are the instructions. This is what we did yesterday. Where I'm going to say a phrase. You're going to take a deep breath after you say the phrase with me. Same thing as yesterday, you guys. Say a phrase, take a deep breath, hold it for a count of 5, and then blow it out. Okay? I'm going to say the phrase. You're going to say it with me. You're going to repeat after me or with me. Take a deep breath, hold it, and then I'm going to say the phrase again, and then you're going to blow it out. Hold on one second. There was one more. Let me grab it real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right. There was one more that I got yesterday, and we're just going to keep it moving. All right. Are we ready? So the first one, repeat after me. I nullify all spells and rituals that have been unconsciously, subconsciously, and consciously cast upon me. Take a deep breath. Hold it. I nullify all spells and rituals that have been unconsciously, subconsciously, and consciously cast upon me. Blow it out. 2. I call back my power, life force, back to me from every person, place, and entity. Take a deep breath. I call back my power and life force back to me from every person, place, and entity. Blow it out. 3. I release all feelings of worry, fear, doubt, and stress. Take a deep breath. I release all feelings of worry, fear, doubt, and stress. Blow it out. 4. I release all things from my life that do not align with the frequency of God's love and self-love. Take a deep breath. I release all things from my life that do not align with the frequency of God's love and self-love. Blow it out. Last one. I release all things that are trying to hold me back from achieving my greatest potential. Take a deep breath. I release all things that are trying to hold me back from achieving my greatest potential. Blow it out. Close your eyes or keep them open. I want you to see the glory of God however you see it. If you don't know how to see it, it's a cloud, it's gold, it's cream, sparkles. See it from above, wrapping itself around your head, around your neck, cloaking you, becoming one with you. All the way down to your feet. It's becoming, it's meshing with you. It's coming into your skin. You are literally becoming echad, which means one with you in Hebrew, with the glory of God. Where you step, it steps. Now, if someone can write this in the chat, I'm going to give you our writing prompts. Let's see. The first one is no action is required. No action is required to receive or get from God. No action is required to receive or get from God. Somebody please write that in the chat. I'm sorry. In front of it, it should say, I am sure. So just add, I'm sure no action is required to receive or get from God. I'm sorry. Let me put that in my notes so I don't forget next time. I'm sure no action is required to receive or get from God. And the next one we're going to do is I'm sure success comes effortlessly. I'm sure success comes effortlessly. We're going to write both of these 10 times. I'll start the music. I'm sure success comes effortlessly. I'm sure no action is required to receive or get from God. We're going to write each one 10 times. Take your time. When you're done, drop a purple heart or whatever color heart in the chat. Let me start the music over. Ready? 10 times each. Go. All right. Couple of you are still writing. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. Okay. So, for those of you who have reached out and asked for an extension of the all fast, it's been a good amount of you. So, God, I just went to God and asked them. So, there is an extension. So, if you are interested in joining the all fast, those of you who've already registered, like I said, you will, especially those of you in the community in the app, you will get access tomorrow, God willing, if everything in the app works functionally, technologically wise, in the community. That will open up tomorrow. The All Fast starts August 18th. We will be, the All experience in August is totally different from the experience in September and totally different. Each experience is different. Okay. So if you are still interested in joining the All Fast, a 45-day time of consecration, time of gathering, time of meeting God in the field, the instructions and directives are there where we change our eating, we change our lifestyle, we have a bedtime. There's so many things that we change. We detox. I give you detox recipes. I've done the research for you. When you get the invitation, you'll see all in there. What the All Fast is going to do is you will get a All Experience kit mailed to you. So be on the lookout for that. I will probably request your address. So if those of you who've already registered, just go ahead and send me your address so I can go ahead and get those things out. That way you can have them upon the 18th because we are cutting it close, but it's okay. We keep it moving. Nothing stops us or hinders us. Delays are delays, but that's it. So, what is the All Fast? It's a time where we meet. You will get a community together privately on a Zoom every morning at 4 a.m. Central Standard. We have assignments, we have challenges, we have work that we have to do on ourselves. It's a time of reflection, introspect, and repentance. That's all it is. And it's deeper than that. When we get together every day in the community, we hold each other accountable. No one gets left behind. We move as a community. Men are welcome. So if you know anyone or if you are interested and you needed more time or you hadn't gotten your answer yet, you are more than welcome to still just send an email saying yes by this Friday, and we will go from there. Like I said, a couple of people reached out. A good amount of people was just like, "Can you push the deadline back till Friday?" So I went to God and He said, "Absolutely." So we don't want to leave anybody. So if you're in one of those, then the answer is yes. If you were waiting for funds, if you were waiting for an answer, we'll see what God has to say um, between now and Friday. If He says yes, just shoot me an email, send me a message, Instagram, executive.assistant at smollybrown.com, and say yes, and we'll add you to the list. But just know the later you wait, the longer it'll take for me to get your items to you. But those of you who registered early, thank you. Those of you who said yes already, thank you. You will be getting the links tomorrow. Those of you outside of the community that said yes, this way I am coordinating to get all of your all experience kit materials to you because you need those to go through the all fast. Okay, so anybody have any comments or questions? You guys keep pressing, don't give up. You got the link for the video that'll be airing today, premiere from yesterday. If you didn't listen to it, please listen to it. August is Don't React. That's the